Hey, stupid video game. No, nobody's stupid. But hey, video game reviewers who are just, a little like lost, I've had to look at this photo too many times. Yeah. When I start to like look at something again and again and again, something's popping. See, this is why I said popping. Look how like some of them are like trying to show you. Yeah. They make it really easy, and I don't know which one's that one kind of looks unsettling. See how that one looks unsettling? Now, let me tell you, if you remember, Shiver has some blatant red and blue, Shiver. Okay. And this is why Persona Tactica is going to be pretty dang cool. See, I don't even like how that looks. See that, like it's really hard to break down what would be the unsettling part of this, but like it's not too hard, but like I don't like that. That would terrify anybody, right? Especially if they haven't seen, But look at the shape size. Like look when they're together. See, that's pretty unsettling too, because when they're together and then you have that down there and what I've shown you from Xenoblade 3, it kind of annoys me too, guys, because it's scary, but it takes a lot of work. I'm telling you, this stuff takes a ton of work, actual work. And look what I showed you with the Atlas thing, and then you got like that over there. So it's kind of like, now I don't know how long this project has been made. I don't no idea how long this project has been made. But I'm telling you, this stuff is what you think it is, dude. Like when you literally talk to people and you're like trying to find scary stuff, you're trying to find scary stuff or interesting stuff. This is it. And it's crazy because like, look at this. Even if you're like to like look at that as a body, and then you would have like kind of like a reference to a stub, right? So like the stub of something, because you have a long arm here, and then you'd have the stub arm, right? So where's the I think I'm gonna wrap it up here because this stuff can get really scary really quick. It already has. It's gotten scary, but like sometimes I like to get like better information if I can. Look how like even calmly like I'll show you something that's calmly hiding here. Hold on. See how this calmly just hides here? See that little hair strand right there? There, Brat stuff. And you're like, well, what's with the Brat stuff? Well, if you've watched any of the Bratz movies, you'll like look at their lips. Look at all this licorice, right? Licorice, like what's that stuff? Twizzlers? Yeah, Twizzlers. It's kind of annoying seeing that again too, isn't it? Yeah, that's kind of annoying. So like there is some secrets I have not seen too. So it's kind of crazy when you start seeing something kind of repetitive over and over again, So yeah. Sometimes I get scared again, and the reason I get scared again is I'm seeing something like see like how they made that. There's like, oh, that's just hair strands. No, it's not just hair strands because we have this up here. That's not just hair strands right there. But that's what they would do. They would do kind of like a common thing like that, being like, oh, no, that's just hair strands. But you see, you have this like rather than going cuckoo, they have like a common like little thing down there. Look how they have that looking like legs. See how they have that looking like legs, but like, and that's just like one piece. See, that one piece is not from the same as that. They're trying to make that look like legs, but that's right here. See that? It's all about connection, right? It was very unsettling a long time ago when I did see this too. Also, I got in the mind of people, and it got interesting to me today. And I'm so bold, I'll tell you about this, okay? because they were talking about it, like just general people, right? Oh, even seeing that again, but like generally people, okay, I'll get to it. Generally people, I wish people weren't like, so like, ooh, that looks really good. This right here looks really good, and that looks really good. Those both look really good. And it's kind of like they're making a body almost too. But I'm gonna say something to people too. Okay, that's controversial. Ew, right? Ew. Ew, dude, come on. You people know that's ew. Everybody knows that's ew. That's one of the most hated things that people just hate. I wanted to say something to people too. Sure, when you like look at something, because nobody really wants to go and look at let me see this. 1, 2. That's okay. We'll talk about that later. I mean, we could just do point, for now, but I liked even like how this was like a Majora's Mask, kind of showing you that Majora's Mask could take a piece of something and still be like a different video game secret. That was crazy. But okay, so I'm kind of nervous talking about this, but I will talk about this to people because people are always curious by stuff like this. See that this is just showing you just like, that's the easy way we get into it, female top, right? Okay, so I'm going to tell you guys something crazy that's actually going on in this world. Okay, so people commonly, they don't like the adult industry. There's many reasons not to like the adult industry. But I will say, I've had to take time to think about this too. Like I've had to actually, put in some work before like, speaking about this. If you were to ask me, I'll say this to you too. Until you see footage, because there's footage I don't like seeing. See, that's what I'm trying to get you guys to see. There's footage I just don't like seeing. Look how that thing's behind there too. Oh my gosh. It's so messed up, like how they're just like showing them being behind something. That is very messed up too. But see, this is why I get my brain working again and again and again. You could argue that'd be Demi Kid stuff, right? That's definitely, you could argue with Demi Kid stuff on that. But like, here's why I continuously just be like, there'll be certain things you don't pay attention to. I'm trying to give you an example of something I don't pay attention to, and then it happens, Like, for instance, I don't pay attention to, I kind of have like in my brain that, Bryce Young's not doing too well, right? And CJ Stroud was not doing too good. But then look at CJ Stroud now. Look how quickly he jumped, right? He jumped very quick. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's what I'm telling you. This is not me talking about video game. This is me talking to you about like an actual person, And there's certain things that you don't like to view, just like there's certain things that people don't like to view. See? Look even how they edited the eye on here, the way they edited the eye on here, and then the stuff that I've shown with Fry. You know what I mean? Like, there's, do you know, like, commonly, like, this is what makes me laugh. People say, there's conspiracy theory people, and there's people who like saying stuff like, because there's all kinds of makeup you can put on your eye and everything. There's all kinds of different Hollywood stuff that they do for acting and all that. So, like, when people tell you about their interests, this is what I'm trying to get people to understand this. Like, I hate to tell it to you, but it's the truth. Everything that you think is not related to content that you like is you simplifying yourself. Yeah, you're just taking yourself and you're simplifying yourself, dude. You're not really learning anything. And then when you try and, go out and say, well, I'm learning something, you're not learning, you're learning nothing, dude. My drawing has only gotten better. My drawings have only gotten better just because I've been able to study things. It takes different stuff and finding out different stuff. Look how this thing right here, even we go back again, right? And look how you could just go up there and be like, oh, it's a leg, And the angle is actually really good. We got Ray right here. See? Repetition is one of the hardest things, I will say, too, for people to understand. The reason I'm so on repetition is a long time ago, like, I saw, like, a form of repetition. And I saw how repetition over time can actually be, it could be decent. Like, even though something could be happening again, and again. And it's kind of like sometimes, like, even as repetitive as this could look, we have to just be like, wow, Fry has pants like that, right? Wow, look, that's kind of like a big belly, right? So we have to be, and by the way, even if you're skinny, newsflash, if you're even skinny, some things happen to you when you're skinny and you still look fat. So yeah, there's a reason why you take time, effort, and you try to learn from stuff, dude, as opposed to be like, well, I'm just going to limit myself, That's what people tend to do, is they tend to limit themselves. And I'll show you, like, even an example. There's times when I don't even want to, like, talk about this again because I've already talked up there, but, like, looking at that, right? And the reason I don't, like, because, look, as soon as I led to this, right, I've had the Princess Peach stuff. So now I'm back to the Princess Peach stuff. And the common reason I study, like, codes, guys, or I study things that are more, is because you can only exercise better. You can only do things better in your life when you learn something that you don't know, It's crazy, dude. Like even take, like, see how a cutoff goes? Cutoffs are not easy to read, but sometimes I can kind of read cutoffs. See that? If you cut that off, it's different now, right? But it's very hard to read a cutoff. They're not supposed to have you just read what a cutoff is. So that's why I work constantly on just trying to figure out what I'm not doing. What am I not doing? And it's better that way too, because, how long would you like to stay on Earth, right? How long would you like to stay on Earth seeing this spot? Let me tell you something. There is not a single person on this planet that would not love to find the Shadow of Colossus secrets. There is not one person on this planet that would not. That I'm telling you, that's how crazy it is. I'm trying to give you, like, a broad thing of it. Mario 64, definitely, right? Or if you could find the Shadow of Colossus secret, definitely. So, and you even find different secrets in different video games. So, but there's, I'm trying to tell you, like, it's crazy, dude. It's not nice. People aren't nice to you when you figure out stuff, because when you figure out stuff, they're just like, if you even, like, look at this again, see, you look at it again, right? And you got that. And that's why we kept talking about all this stuff around here. And that's why we talked about that, right? So we just tried to make it easy, easy. But I'm literally going to go into the conversation of, like, there's this thought process that I was thinking about too, was like, would you ever think that Sly Cooper would have a secret? Sure, I could see that. So, like, but it's not just like that. It's like content wise, like, seeing, like, movies and TV shows. I'm about to talk about a movie, but I've been, like, a little bit patient because I'm like, talking about a movie, you gotta make sure you got some stuff coming out of that movie, but it's crazy, dude. Have you ever thought, like, okay, edit, I talked about this before, words, they do not have to give you their name, dude. No actor has to give you their real name. Did you know that? That movie that you believe that you watched, or that TV show that you believe you watched, and you believe that person gave you a real name, dude, I'm one of those people, dude. I'm one of those people that, like, if I have some kind of information, I'm not giving it to you, you know? And that's just like a common thing that I see. So imagine, rather than just, just being like, oh, my video games, being mad at the video games, be mad at, like, the idea of, like, people will change words on you. They'll change your products that you buy. Okay, so products that you buy at a store. Okay, they'll change the name of your movie. They'll change the name of words of your songs just when you're just, like, listening to a song, dude. So don't ever, like, be like, oh, okay, well, try to accept that you're gonna have to learn new stuff. You're gonna have to kind of pay attention to, because, like, the minute that you're just, like, reading somebody who reviews a video game, sure, get the aspects if they have anything that gets to you, when they talk about the video game, if it gets to you or gets to you about something. But don't just be like to yourself, wow, that was, I should base everything around it, because that, like, every time that you just base everything around a video game review or any kind of product review, and you base around that, then it tends to be in the future later, guess what happens? Then you realize you lost money. You didn't gain anything. Today I'll end it with this too. When I was playing that Disneyland adventure game or whatever, because I'll try and give you some content, some money content. I bet you that Disneyland adventure game, from what I've seen so far from it, I bet you it's gonna leave Game Pass. Sure. So get what I'm saying? If you want to get some achievements in Disneyland Adventure, go play Disneyland Adventure. But that's what I mean. It's like if I were to wrap half the things, my brain is way beyond intelligent of what you could think. So there's times when I'm just like, I'm like, look here, here's another separation. See, I'll show you something. See, it's another separation. And you can always be like, okay, yeah, it's like, this is, like, not even like when you try to, like, think about when you're talking to people, is this, like, video game stuff, it's also other stuff, it's flaps, right? It's flaps. And a flap does go this way. It goes that long way. There's just certain things in this world you gotta, like, learn. And if you don't learn, and then you're just, like, crying to yourself, like, I didn't learn it or something, because we all do that, dude. I don't pay attention to, science or periodic tables. You know what I mean? There's some stuff in periodic tables, and it's like, hello, there's a lot of stuff, dude. There's a gyro figuration for controllers that's going on right now. There's what the heck is it? There's